What's going on, YouTube? This is your host Xanoid, and you're tuning into Extreme Base Makeover ARK Edition. Today we are going to be taking a look at this nice open piece of property. It only has one house on it, but we plan to change that. We decided this base needs a really big makeover, so what we're going to be doing is adding a couple of buildings and renovating pretty much this entire place, adding some more plant turrets and other kinds of defenses and stuff. We will also be adding a nice big warehouse hangar and some other neat stuff. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our workers. These are going to be our workers for today, and I'm sure you're aware of their roles. If not, you might want to look them up. So we already have some materials ready. They've been hard at work gathering a bunch of materials for us so that we can start our work. I think what we're going to have them do first is, or what we're going to get started on first is building the warehousing area. So we have to take a look at that and map that out and see how we're going to set it. Kind of have an idea of where we're going to set it, and it's going to be right off this cliff, right in the middle here. We just pretty much need to make sure that this is going to work. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start demolishing these walls here. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do now that we have the wall demolished, we are going to go ahead and set down the lining of the foundation right here to make sure that the height is going to work if there's a big height difference. And it looks like it gets a little low right there, but as long as it doesn't continue to rise too much, which I actually think it might, so we're going to have a little bit of an issue here. We're starting to get the mapping of the foundation set up, and it looks like it's going to work out pretty well. It's going just far enough back, so I think that's going to be a good length, because we're also going to have a lot of room up front. We might be able to go one more back, so we're going to go ahead and set it right there. Now we shouldn't have an issue going this way, because it looks like it does drop, or start to drop anyways after there, so we should be fine. We can go ahead and set some more. Okay, now with the mapping of this foundation setup set, that's going to be the warehousing area. It's 7 foundations wide, and we will extend it with a ceiling platform that comes out past here to accommodate the elevator lift that will eventually be placed in at a later date. But we're going to go ahead and start setting this foundation in with stone here. Okay, so we're starting to lay this down in stone. It's going to take us a little while, but it's going to look very nice whenever we get this done. Okay, so we've been working on the balcony part that's going to be hanging off from the warehouse. And we're going to go ahead and take a break from that and start building up these walls to the warehouse and try to get them up there, because we are going to be putting a behemoth gate as the front door to this warehouse, so we will have to build at least 12 high, which will make enough room for the quets to fit in here to be able to park itself, as well as have a top hangar for the Argentavises and other birds that we are going to have in the building. Okay, so we're back, and we now have the walls set up to a decent height. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try out the behemoth gate, or just kind of put it up to it really to see if it is going to work. I need to find out how I'm going to get this like perfectly straight. And it looks like that might be good. It might need to be turned a little bit that way. Anyways, we're just really checking the height. We're not actually placing it. So that height actually looks pretty good. I'm going to start building up the sloped ceilings because I'm doing about 2 of them. So it's going to bring it to right about the height of the gate almost, if not exactly to it. So we're going to go ahead and start laying down the ceiling, and then we're going to be able to place the gate right afterwards. Okay, we're back. The ceiling is up, and I think I have the door in a perfect place, so I'm going to go ahead and set it down now. Let's go ahead and fly around the outside and see how this gate looks set up. See if it's set perfectly. Nothing sticks out in the front, nothing sticks out on the sides. It is set. That is it, and it is built up to almost the height of the gate, which is perfect. So this is going to be set up pretty good. Now there's going to be a couple different layers going in here, but that'll be construction for a different time, just because the materials for this one kind of drained us a little bit. Thought we were well prepared with enough stone, but it turns out we weren't. Okay, so now that this building is good where it's at right now, we'll have to continue the construction once we're able to get that out of the way. We're unable to at the moment due to the restrictions of the time from when we're able to destroy stuff. So we'll have to wait till we're able to destroy it. Until then, we started laying some foundations for the house for smelting the metal. So we're going to have our forging house right here. We started laying down the foundations. Now we're just going to start building up the walls. It's going to have to be kind of tall because I know the industrial forge is a pretty big machine. And it seems we have something being attacked, although I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it looks to be a turtle. Well, there you go. That's a turtle being shot down by our turrets. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave that as a... Oh, didn't mean to do that, sorry. We're professionals. We'll take care of it. We'll fix it and make it look good. So I think that's going to be big enough. And we'll kind of leave that front. What's going on here? Like I said, we're professionals. We're going to get it fixed. We won't leave it like that, because let's make sure this is placed right. What the... Alright, so something's a little messed up here. But it's okay, because I know how to fix it. Bam. That's just weird that I have to do that, though. So there's going to be our little doorway. Probably have a little fence line over here going through. Why is it like that? I'm so confused. Okay, so I don't like how this is placing. I know I'm wasting walls and wasting materials and stuff, but we can't leave it like that. It looks retarded. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there, because that's fine. I'm just really curious as to what happened here, so we're gonna wait for this little debris to clear up. Okay, so we're gonna try to place this again. It looks like it worked that time perfectly fine. And that time. So this... Oh, God, man. I saw it and I didn't do it right. I don't know why it's placing like that. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now it looks as if... this part of our door is a little off center. But it's okay, we do have materials to make another door. I think, right? Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and destroy this one. Place that in there. Place a doorway right there. So now everything is set up perfect. It's all lined up. We only have a couple walls left. Not sure why I placed out the gun or brought it out, but we're a family channel. Just building stuff. Alright, so we're out of materials. That was pretty much the last of it. We probably should have planned just a little bit better, but you know what? It's okay. So alright, YouTube. The warehouse took a whole lot more materials than we thought it was going to take up, so we didn't get everything we wanted to get done today. The workers are all tired. They're exhausted. They put in a lot of work. We gathered a lot of materials. We actually got a lot done. The warehouse is pretty big. Now, I'm not sure what that film is doing here. He didn't help, just pointing that out. He didn't help at all. He probably pooped a couple times, but so did the mammoth. I guess everybody probably pooped sometime throughout the episode. Anyways, let's go ahead and call it an episode. I'm going to go ahead and get on here. Fly under the mammoth. So we got a pretty decent amount done. I mean, the warehouse still is kind of empty. We still have a lot we have to put into it. A lot more work. But it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a break for today, and we will finish the project in part 2 of this extreme base makeover, which is pretty extreme. Okay, everybody, so we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, share, comment, do what you gotta do, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more fun, awesome gaming footage, and definitely want to see part 2 of the extreme base makeover to see what this base is going to look like and how much more gets done in the next episode. Later.